Like, when I first met him, he was doing his thing, and he was coming up, and he was definitely a part of the crew, but when it came to collaboration and just being overall good energy, that's how I describe him. It's like, we've locked in the studio a couple of times, and it's always been amazing vibes. That man is an amazing producer, amazing artist. Like, everything that man drops is fire as fuck.
I'm way up in the hill, and that's where I feel at home. See, this all the thrill. I'm breaking bridges like a loan. I can't explain how I feel, but I can feel it in my bones. Go do 100 down my whole end. That's just how I feel at home.
Yo, welcome to Houdini Hour of Power. No need for the pause. Look, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. We have Black.
What's happening?
St. Louis' very own. We literally just saw the 7 documentary on Ambition TV. I was there with Buddha Bangs. You're probably going to see a clip of that coming up soon. And we really wanted to dive in and just really give you an interview and see what were you going through during that 7 documentary. I saw a lot of people saying, like, you influenced them. People were just like, dude, you have so many good beats, so many good selections. Just what influenced you to make 7?
What influenced me to make 7 was I just wanted to make something that was like that people can have fun with. I dropped it, during the summertime, so I just wanted to have something that's, out of the ordinary, I guess, for me, because I do more of like a little bit more relaxed, darker stuff. But
Right.
This was more to turn up, have fun,
Mm.
So yeah.
So during this process that you were making 7, I know you had, you said Cozy did your documentary.
Yeah,
How did you guys link up to have that thing start in the first place?
We was just linking, we was just hanging out and linking. And then he gave me the beat. He also produced It's Up. That's number 5 on 7. So he gave me that, and I made the song, and I was like, what do you think about if we made a documentary?
Right.
Documenting this whole process, because he was with me during the whole process, I think from like beginning to the end. So he was with it, and then we did it.
That's
So, yeah.
that's pretty cool, because I know a lot of times just in the studio, like, there's always, like, you have a friend there, like a homie there, and you're like, dude, I wish we could do something that could elevate this project. And I feel like that's something that you really did. When people heard it and saw it, it was like, I always try to say they're lore, they're special. Like, okay, this is part of it. Because that video you guys shot, did he also shoot that too? The one with the Scott?
Yeah, he shot Astronaut, he shot X3 as well. He shot both of those. We just locked in all the way through.
Man, so how long did that process take from beginning to now?
I would say I started like, so the very first song I made for 7 was X3. That was number 2 on there.
Yeah, I think we did a review on that one. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So X3 was the first song. I made that in April. I was like, I think I'm gonna make a tape. So I made, like, I showed X3. Everybody went crazy about X3, and I made 6 more songs, and yeah, and then 7. I just wanted to make it 7. Like, 7 is the number of completion, and I wanted to drop it on 7. So it all makes sense.
Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. Rolling, man, my shooters got their ass on polish. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ain't have to do me like that. Ain't have to do me like that.
Shot by Dizzy. Get your vision right. It might get spinny.
Dropping and flipping, you know how I get it. You know that I gotta just switch up a flow. If you come shop with HP, the real dope man, I get you a deal like Wendy's 444. Poppin' X and it's cocaine, I am king. Tapping my pin, couple thousand my team. 3 Cuban links, that shit wasn't shit.
And what's the reason why you tell me I wish I did more? And what your new boyfriend out here dissing for?
Said that I loved you way before. And when I had you, I thought that I scored. I ain't made no beat, but she act like too bored. Okay. What you think, dog? I know her.
Mamacita. Yeah, dude, I feel like a lot of things with music nowadays that is lacking, that people don't really have a mindset for the project. It's just like, let's just put a whole bunch of songs together. Hopefully everybody likes it, but having like, okay, I have a process. There's a new form of where you're thinking and what you want to do, and bringing it back to like, this is art. This is a full process. This isn't just like, dude, I do 7 songs together, whatever. No, there's a reason.
Right.
So I feel like that's pretty cool that you thought about that and had that right there and was like, all right, let's act on it. Now, I mean, right here, everyone's probably wondering, is this your studio that you be recording in, or
Yeah,
you record at home?
This is the sacred place, man. This is where I record everything. Yeah. So
Man, yeah. And I understand last time we're talking, you said you like to record on Logic, or do you record on Pro Tools now?
I like, I'm still Logic. It's been Logic since day one, but I might, dibble and dabble with Pro Tools, but it's still Logic though.
Because I believe I also saw you had an event where you were doing producer event.
Yeah.
You mind, just elaborating a little bit on what was that about?
It's like a week ago, I did the Fresh Produce STL beat battle.
Mm.
That was at Sophie's. That was a venue. It went good. Everybody liked my beat. I mean, I lost the first round, but it was good. It was still a good time. It was a great networking event.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, yeah, I ain't look at it as a loss. I didn't lose at all.
Dude, no,
I
because
just had fun.
because no one's really going out doing those events because everybody's so worried about, like, I want to be the best and stuff. It's like you lose moments of meeting new people, having those new interactions, like you said, new networking, being able to be around new people. So it's like, that's what it's really about. That's how I met Josh. I met him at a producer ground event in Chicago. And I didn't even really know it was a producer event. I just performed 5 songs and I was like, all right, if everyone wants to work with me, let's work.
Yeah.
And Josh walked up and, now I met all you guys and everything here today. So I mean, those events are really like impactful. Like you could really meet someone that changes your life down the line. So those events are definitely, I wish I was there. I was in Chicago. I mean, I was seeing Messi. That boy Dirk popped out and I was like, what? So that was an interesting event, but I really wanted to go to that, and I saw it and I was like, dude, that sounds like, the next wave, the next thing to go to, and the next, I believe, not really wave, but next form of content people can really dive into.
Yeah.
And on that type of wave, I mean, is there more events that you're going to be involved in?
I know I want to do it again, and like in the future, probably not anytime soon, but probably in the future, maybe. Just it's just fun to do it. But that's like I don't have any events coming up. Yeah.
So you might be a little low key. Yeah, I say low key.
I'm actually like, I can't say too much. But yeah, something big.
Let me turn to the mic. Hello, world. Hello, Houdini.
Hello?
Stress, drama, break. That's why I rap like this.
You don't want to get involved. I had your mama call. And I heard you a player. I never see you ball. You just a falling star. You ball at LeVar.
I know they can't hang with us. Yo, shorty off angel dust.
stay consistent with my dream, with what I'm imagining, because your imagination is so powerful. We in a city of villains, killers, dealers, anti-heroes. You know, don't wait till I'm sitting in the same room as you to tap in. Holla at me now, because when I'm in that room, shit gonna hit different. I stay consistent with my dream, with what I'm imagining, because your imagination is so powerful. I'm the type of person who live in my own world, and I strive every day to expand the reach of my world and expand the realization of my realm. You see what I'm saying? As a cosmic creator, as a cosmic co-creator. So, 2024, I don't give a fuck how woke you is. The proof is in the pudding. And like they always tell you, last will be first and first will be last. I pity those who are on the top, because it's always somebody coming for that spot. And when you on the top, you have to be organic and dope as fuck and have leverage and real influence and affluence to maintain that position. Motherfuckers like me, we in Gotham City, baby. We at the bottom of the pyramid. We're transforming this world from the base and flipping this motherfucker over. As above, so below. As below, so is above. As in, so without. As out, so is within. These are Hermetic principles. You know what I'm saying? Hermeticism. With the Kabbalion. We in a city of villains, killers, dealers, anti-heroes. I just really hope that everyone becomes the best version of themselves and embrace their shadow. That's my shadow right there. Me and my shadow walk side by side. My shadow hasn't left my side since I've came into this realm. Why? Because this is a shadow realm, and people fail to realize that. That's why your shadow is here. So, no one wants to embrace their shadow. Everybody wants to be the most benevolent beings. I am a very much benevolent being. But I'm tapped into my unconscious power. That shadow is raw, unconscious, primordial, potential energy that I could tap into. I can move into it and move back out. And bring forth all type of creative inspiration, all type of imagination, all type of things that aren't here. It is the underworld. And what's the underworld? Sleep, when you go under. You know what I'm saying? When you go into the unconscious. When you unplug from the matrix. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too deep on y'all, but I am gonna get deep as hell on you motherfuckers. Within the next year, y'all about to experience some super conscious spark creativity like no other. And I'm rightfully about to sit on my throne as the Solarian God King that I am. Rocket Supernova 2024, Solaris Eternal, Ultimate Countdown. We on all that, Don't wait till I'm sitting in the same room as you to tap in. Holla at me now, because when I'm in that room, shit gonna hit different. I'm gonna be like, shit, you knew where I was at. You knew what I had popping. You could have been hollered at me. Don't holler at me now because I'm right here. That's that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Shining, blazing, like the sun. One thing about the sun, you know what I'm saying? If they too close, they blinded by the light. You know what I'm saying? Or they get burned. You gotta keep a motherfucker at a nice distance when you're the sun. Spaced off enoug just to seeing that light, just to seeing that love, just to seeing that growth, just to seeing that photonic light rays that can expand their consciousness. That's why, you know me, I be solo bolo. You know what I'm saying? I keep my slimes in the cut, don't never get it twisted. In 2024, we definitely marching out with the army of gods. But saying that to say, motherfucker gotta be adequate, motherfucker gotta be another sun, motherfucker gotta be another star, make a binary, trinary system, make a constellation so we can all rotate and spin, you know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't that, you either gonna be blinded or burned, baby, when you come too close to this realm. Supernova, man, y'all know what's popping, man. Make sure y'all tap into the Houdini Network, man. Make sure y'all tap into everything we got popping, you know what I'm saying? Major shout out to the Solar Elite members out there, you know what I'm saying? We got what? 3 collector edition tickets. I'm finna be dropping the 4th collector edition ticket next year. It's gonna be the gold one. Yeah, the gold one. Solaris Eternal. Solaris Eternal. St. Louis forever, baby. Y'all know what it is, man. Rocket Supernova, ultimate artist, your favorite designer. It's a friendly reminder to say sucker free, man. Y'all know what it is. 2024, we ain't taking no shorts. We on that. We got the Donna Solaria exclusive timeless hoodies in stock now. You can get them in yellow gold or you can get them in straight gold with the white Donna Solaria at the top. We got the Solar Society Sun Disc hats in stock. And we just really on that, you know, like, I want to motivate y'all to stay on it, keep killing it, keep grinding. If 2023 we did our thing, 2024 is about to be some shit you couldn't even imagine.
Shot by Dizzy. Get your vision right. It might get spinny.
Pick your poison, petrolize and hypnotize it in between your eyes. Pick your feet, a fresh like Easter Kid Houdini, nice to meet you.
Ask God for wisdom, next wish could feature, foreign broad wish a visa, poof, poof. Magic little Cosmo and Wanda, large fry, chocolate shake. If that's your wish, shorty, let's debate. Shorty, she took on my Wanda, eyes closed, cross arms, yellow Wakanda. I'm in development, you can have Daphne, good bitch, she gotta be an eater. 2 phones for the relationship, and the other when I leave her.
That you can, because a lot of times you really don't see yourself going 100%.
And I know you're an artist yourself, so this is better fit for you in that sort of realm. You know, I really love this, but what does that actually look like?
But have you made any visuals to go with those recordings? Have you done anything that you could really have done with that time and made more out of it? Have you recorded the session?
Hi, my name is Anthony, aka Vooch.
And I'm his wife, Angie.
And this is the Slow to Speak with Vooch podcast. At different times in our lives, we are faced with loss of different kinds, whether the loss of someone we love or something we hold dear to us. When supporting the griever, it is hard to know what to say or what to do. Well, I'm excited for this season on Slow to Speak with Vooch podcast. My wife, Angie, and I will be discussing some suggested etiquettes when supporting a griever.
Over the past 10 years, I have experienced so many losses, family and relative losses, friend losses, job losses, and health loss. Experiencing loss upon loss to me felt like a wave of water that just kept hitting my face to the point of leaving me breathless. In my experience with losses, I found that many were unaware of the proper etiquettes to use when supporting the grieving. So I was encouraged by a friend to write down my experiences. This led to family, friends, and me to write a book called Suggested Etiquettes for the Grieving. These suggestions are only a framework of ways to consider when supporting a person grieving any loss.
These following podcasts are going to be with the authors of the book, so please enjoy. At 19 through 27?
Actually, I got extended to 37.
Okay, all right.
Could have been a typo.
Now, this is where where we find Jesus supporting Martha as she processes the loss of her brother.
Well,
is that true?
Yeah. Well, there's some behind the scenes reasons for this scripture too. First of all, when I read my Bible, I try to read there. I have one of those study Bibles, so at the bottom it has some commentary to it, and I do try to check the commentary with internet information and stuff.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
My Bible says the Jewish tradition or custom was that a mourner would have 3 days to mourn heavily, and they also had within these in their belief that in these 3 days a man's soul remained near the body for 3 days after death in hopes of returning to it. So Jesus comes on the fourth day, which is why it mentions in Lazarus that, why it mentions in verse 17 that Lazarus was in the tomb for the fourth day. And so Jesus came on the fourth day. And let me back up about the mourning part as well. There also part of their tradition was after you mourn for those 4 days, pretty much heavily, they give you 30 more days to mourn. And I was just thinking at the time, I wish I had more time to mourn. You guys want me to hurry up and get past this.
Right.
Give me 30 days like the Jews got. But then I needed more than 30 days because I probably needed 6 months to a year after all the deaths and losses that I had experienced.
Right. So let me get this straight. So they give you 3 days. This was like the Jewish tradition. They give you 3 days, and they're thinking that during that 3 days, the person will come back. And then the fourth day is sort of like another day that they give you to mourn. And then normally it can last all the way up to 30 days.
Well, as I said in the beginning, I'm not a theologian. I just read this in my Bible. And at the time, this is what I could have related to because according to them, they give you 3 days to mourn. And then they give you an extra day to mourn heavily. These 3 days mourn heavily, first day mourn heavily. And this is what my Bible said. For those of you who are of the Jewish tradition, you may be able to comment and correct this. I am not saying I'm a theologian. I'm just saying this is what I read in my Bible. This is what I was able to relate to. And on the fourth day comes into play here because they thought that a soul stayed near the body for 3 days after death in hopes that it would return. So that stood out because Jesus appears on the fourth day, which I think Jesus is one of the coolest people because he's like, I'm going to go against your belief and I'm going to come on the fourth day. And when he came on the fourth day, Martha was like salty. She was like, okay, the first thing that comes out of her mouth seemed innocent when you read it without knowing its background. She said, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. And this is her rawest form of saying what she believed. If you had been here, you could have raised him on the third day, believing in the tradition of man.
Right.
And she wasn't saying it to sound spiritual. Like, you know how you go to the minister, you try to sound spiritual and dress it up with scriptures and
yeah, this is what I've been reading
in a formal way, and this is how. Yeah, it's just like she wasn't doing that. She said, if you would have been here, before she even knew it, she said, if you would have been here, he would have been raised. And then she was like, oh snap, he knows what I'm thinking. And so, and so then and so it was just really cool because Jesus didn't say, you said what now? And he didn't try to correct her immediately. Come again? Do you know who I am? No, he just sat there and he let her say it. And I've heard many who had losses say, I don't want to question God. But
that you can, because a lot of times you really don't see yourself going 100%.
And I know you're an artist yourself, so I mean, this is better fit for you in that sort of realm. You know, I really love this, but what does that actually look like?
But have you made any visuals to go with those recordings? Have you done anything that you could really have done with that time and made more out of it? Have you recorded the session?
Martha went for it. She just said, hey, if you had been here. So when you read the scripture in the background on it, you understand what that statement was. She was talking in her rawest form.
Right.
And when somebody's grieving, they need to speak in their rawest form, because if you correct them in the middle of it, like me, I know for me, I put up a wall and I said, you're not listening, I don't want to talk anymore.
Right.
So Jesus calmly just said, yeah, he'll rise again. He'll resurrect again. Your brother will rise again. And of course, Martha go right back to her rawest form. Yeah, we heard all this. You know, yeah, he raised when we all raised, like when you come back again.
Right.
And so Jesus like, actually, now I really think if she would, and then she said, but I know that since you are Jesus and you are God, in her mind she's thinking, it's after the fourth day, I think you can do it.
Right.
Now, I think, this is my opinion, I'm totally saying my opinion, that if she would have said something different, I don't know if Jesus would have went this next route. He probably would have said something different, but she said, I know that you probably can do it. And he said, well, I'm the resurrection. All you have to do is believe I got this. And she's like, okay. And so then Jesus encouraged her with the truth. And so how this compared to helping someone else, Jesus he gently guided her to the truth. He didn't say, well, that's not what my Father thinks. And how dare you think like that? You're thinking like, if you compare the situation to when John said something to him and he said, get behind me, Satan, versus her saying something, John saying something worldly like this never happened to you.
Right, like when Peter said,
oh, that was Peter?
Yeah.
See, I don't know my Bible. I'm not a theologian. But I forget. Thank you for correcting me. But when Peter said, he said, nobody ever kill you. He was thinking in his worldly sense. Right. So was Martha. Jesus' response to Peter was so much more different than it was with Martha, because he knew Martha's state of mind. And then Peter, he was like, look, get behind me, Satan. I see what you're trying to do. With Martha, he could have been the same way, like, get behind me, Satan. I see what you're trying to do. You're thinking in a worldly mind, but he didn't. He didn't go there. He was like, he'll rise again. Okay, I'm the resurrection. Just believe I got this.
Right.
And so he comforted her during that time and was gently guiding her back to where she needed to go. And he finally, when he was like gauging if she got it or not, and you could tell she got it because she said, well, you're right. She was like, you're right. You can do this. And so then he's like, okay, let's go. And so then he goes up to, the reason why I said I had to extend this scripture, because he goes up to Mary and she says the same thing, raw feelings. If you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. And so,
well, common theme there. If you would have.
But the thing is they thought this is day 4. Why are you here on day 4?
Right.
We called you a long time ago, and we wanted you to hurry and rush. And Jesus like, it's not my will, it's my Father's will. It's His time, His way.
Right.
My thoughts are not your thoughts. My ways are not your ways. So chill. And but the other part of the scripture that stood out to me, and I couldn't remember. He was deeply moved and troubled in his spirit. He felt what they felt. It's almost like one of the empathies that you said.
Right. One of those statements that
We usually say we're lost, but never say we want to be found. Disguises are a way of protecting ourselves. What if that's the real me? What if isolation creates the best creation? More notoriety, deeper sobriety. My greatest light was in the dark. My greatest darkness was from the light. When will the sun touch the horizon and the moon touch the sea? Who is Floyd? What is Floyd? Just what side are you gonna see?
I said as far as validating one another.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then he wept with them. And I just remember after losing my mother, I had just lost my dad a month before that. And it was already bad for our family because it was exactly 2 years and 2 days after losing my older sister. And it was around Thanksgiving time. And so I just remember sitting in that living room after my sister told me she was gone. And you and I was talking, and I was crying, and I was just like, why is God allowing me to have so much pain? And then I just remember you just sitting there listening. You said, God is feeling the same pain you feel. He wept. You reminded me of this scripture. And for some reason at that time, that's exactly what I need to hear. You didn't say, well, that's not how God thinks. You shouldn't be feeling that way. You just said God is in pain with you. And remember, he wept when Lazarus died. He's weeping with you. And it just gave me the strength to get up because I had to go to the other city too, because I wasn't in the city where my mom passed. And it gave me the strength to get the things that I need to get together to go help plan my mom's funeral. And that's why I think it's so important to be careful to listen to where the person is and know the person. Because Jesus knew Martha, he knew Mary, he knew where they were coming from. He knew that they weren't trying to be disrespectful to God. He said, I understand you're in pain right now and you're going to the tradition, but I'm gonna go ahead and remind you who I am. And that's what I felt you did for me then. So when others would ask me what they can do for me, I was in so much pain, and I just want to ask, can you bring my family back? Are you Jesus? Well, don't ask me what you can do.
Right. It's almost like you just didn't feel that other people had empathy for what was going on with you.
I don't know if it was empathy. There were attributes of a lack of empathy, but I just think they really did know what to do because honestly, you don't know what to do for someone when they're grieving. My natural instincts was to help people get out of their pain. I had to learn the lesson to be a more active listener. I thought I was a good listener, But after going through all this and going through this book, I was like, oh, I gotta key my active listening skills.
Right. Wow. Now, in wrapping up this first etiquette, what would be the biggest takeaway you would want the reader to realize?
Well, my hopes and prayers is that this etiquette could help the supporters of the grievers to learn ways to get the griever through the storm of emotions and changes that are to come along with these losses, instead of trying to get them around the storm by trying to stop them from feeling the pain, because I get it. Because in all honesty, there was not much many could say to stop me from feeling the pain I was going through during those losses. And going back to the scripture in the beginning, and this is kind of how I end the chapter, is the goal is to be quicker to listen to the griever to allow them to process their loss or losses. Slower to speak to comfort, correct, or fix the griever. And slower to become angry because the griever is processing instead of changing in your time or in your way. Because God changes or get the person where he wants them to be in his time. And I'm just there to walk with them.
All right. Well, in our next podcast, we're going to discuss your second etiquette. And what's the title of that?
Many people gonna be like, what? But it's called Please Don't Say, Let Me Know If You Need Something. And I'm glad I included that, because when I talked to many people about the book, I did let them know that this was going to be in there. And they was like, well, that's something I say all the time. Well, okay, I really need to read that book. Hurry up and write it. So stay tuned.
All right. Well, amen to that. And thanks again, Angie.
You are welcome.
What's your word that you always say?
Deuces.
Nah, it's peace. But...
Peace.
All right.
Please remember to allow anyone grieving to process their grief so that it does not lead to improper release. This book and these podcasts are only to get the conversation started on etiquettes to use when supporting anyone grieving a loss.
If you are attending a church or a congregation of believers, please continue to discuss other ways to partner with God to serve a grieving person and its grieving society. Let's represent God in this matter.
Let's display to the world a loving God, not a punitive God in this time of grieving.
I dude, I don't know. Hey, be smooth out here, bro. You have a good one.
All right, man. Have a good day, man. You too.
Shit, all right, funky ass James. I just need you to go in the store, put 20 in the tank, my man.
Damn, man. Can I have $1?
No. Just go in the store and get gas.
Damn. Fucked up, dude.
Hey, that's life.
What up, man?
And what's the reason why you tell me I wish I did more? And what your new boyfriend out here dissing for?
Said that I loved you way before. And when I had you, I thought that I scored. I ain't made no beat, but she act like too bored. Okay. What you think, dog? I know her.
When you don't sleep, everybody's off. When you up, everybody claims you off. When they up at night, everybody's off. And when you talking real, everybody's soft.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I just know, yo, so I'm getting old. You getting old. I'm getting tall with the money, getting LaMelo Ball with the, I get it on with you. I don't think that
Pick your poison, petrolize and hypnotize it in between your eyes. Pick your feet up fresh like Easter Kid Houdini, nice to meet you.
Ask God for wisdom, this wish could feature, foreign broad wish a visa, poof, poof. Magic look Cosmo and Wanda, large fry target shake. If that's your wish, shorty, let's debate. Shorty, she took on my Wanda, eyes closed, cross arms, yellow Wakanda. I'm in the Velma, you can have Daphne, good bitch, she gotta be an eater. 2 phones for the relationship and the other when I leave her.
Yeah, man, do your thing.
What the fuck? It ain't pumping. Hey, funky ass James, did you put the gas in the car?
Huh?
Did you put the gas in the tank?
What?
Dude, why you didn't put the gas in the tank like I asked you to?
Oh, nah, man.
I literally just sent you in the store with $20 and I was like, put the 20 in the gas tank, funky ass James.
Nah, you didn't say nothing about no gas or nothing like that, man. What you talking about?
I literally just sent you in the store. I was like, put this 20 in my tank.
Nah, I don't remember nothing like that, man.
Dude, I'm not tripping. You tripping.
Dude, you didn't say nothing about no gas or nothing, man. What are you talking about?
So, what happened to my 20?
Man, I did what I had to do, man. I felt my life was in danger.
Funky ass James, how did you feel like your life was in danger, man?
Man, look at me, man. I'm out here sweating. I'm hot. I can die, man. I had to get me something to drink.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. We finna figure out what you finna do about the gas.
Man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your problem,
Well,
man.
it's your problem because you didn't put the 20 in the tank like I asked you to.
Man, I'm ready to go, man. I'm hot and my feet hurt, man.
Dude, what the fuck? What? Why would you wear them funky ass socks with them funky ass holes in them, man?
Man, why you talking about my clothes for? I want to talk about your clothes.
Dude, I'm just saying, why would you come out the house with me like that? I'm just saying, don't do that shit.
And I'm just saying, I'm hot and I'm ready to go. Can we go?
No, we not riding. You finna stand your ass right here until we figure out what we finna do about this gas situation.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
That's what you need to worry about because you fucked up again.
Man, I don't know, man.
Dude, this is why they call you funky ass James, bro. You ate my cereal, and remember I sent you to get pizza, you came back with no pizza? That's why they call you funky ass James, dude.
You know what I think, man? I think you crazy, man. I don't think none of this shit be happening. You probably just be daydreaming and all that shit, man.
Dude, 2 things. First off, that makes no fucking sense, and dude, that just sounds stupid.
Well, you know what? Ain't no 20, ain't no gas. So what we gonna do now?
You know what? I'm gonna leave your ass here.
Wait a minute. You finna leave?
Yes, I'm finna go.
Let's do it out here all day. Hey, dude, quit playing. Unlock the door, man. Dude, unlock the door, man. Dude, unlock the door. Unlock the fucking. Hey, dude, I'm not fucking playing, man. Unlock the. Hey, don't do that. Hey. Hey, man, fuck him, man. Fuck you too, man.
I'm the heartbreak kid. You ain't never seen a motherfucker like this. Gotta get it how you live. And you can't feel my pain cause you don't know where I've been.
Is that you can. Because a lot of times you really don't see yourself going 100%.
And I know you're an artist yourself, so I mean, this is better fit for you in that sort of realm. You know, I really love this, but what does that actually look like?
But have you made any visuals to go with those recordings? Have you done anything that you could really have done with that time and made more out of it? Have you recorded the session?
Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah, yeah. Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah, yeah. Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, and I'm in my bag, let's get it. And we went from rags to riches. And I fuck with sassy bitches. You know I fuck with the classy bitches. You know I fuck with the nasty bitches, yeah.
I'm coming straight out of nothing. That's where my brothers just be kicking. We got the vibes and the flavor and the mix to just get wicked with it. Cause we're gonna party and kicking it cool, catching our groove. Just me and you, we do it out nothing.
Is that you can. Because a lot of times you really don't see yourself going 100%.
And I know you're an artist yourself, so I mean, this is better fit for you in that sort of realm. You know, I really love this, but what does that actually look like?
But have you made any visuals to go with those recordings? Have you done anything that you could really have done with that time and made more out of it? Have you recorded the session?
So, what's our topic today?
Our topic today actually is how to stand out as an independent artist. And the first point in the first bullet point. I know someone might be writing this now, just like me. So the first one is quality.
You guys are.
Hey, if you're smart like me, you should. First point is quality. And as an artist, as somebody that loves music, quality changes the game, right? Quality is what we all are truly striving for. I cannot stress this enough. When you hear a song that you know has been recorded out of a trash can, you're going to say it. You're going to be like, this song is terrible. But sometimes we like those terrible songs. But at the same point in time, when you make one as an independent artist where no one knows you, you get half as many chances as anyone's ever going to give you because the quality is not good. And you know what quality is. You know that quality is like how your music sounds. If your beat is all out of whack and out of tune, people are going to be like, this is trash. If you're mixing your voice and you're like, what's going on? It doesn't sound right. People are going to be like, this is trash. We've all been there. We all have those songs. We all know what I'm talking about. And quality is so important because as an artist, as someone who wants to be up in a higher echelon of people, And that's what you're doing as an artist, trying to be up in the upper echelon, trying to be one of those people who are known, get your music sold.
Mm-hmm.
You need quality. Your music needs to sound good. So when someone plays in their car, their earbuds are out loud, it sounds good. We have people that we all know in the industry. I'm just going to just say this same with like Thriller, Michael Jackson. It still sounds good today.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like it still sounds pure quality. Like it could come out any time of the day and still be like, man, that song's fire. I mean, that's
top.
You feel me?
I mean, you had engineer Bruce Swedien on there. You was produced by Quincy Jones. It was recorded on one of these mics right here.
Hold on now.
I mean, of course, you got a lot better mics out there now. Like what Dr. Dre and them use a $10,000 Sony mic. But yeah, that's a different story for another day.
It just like you said, it's like that's quality engineers. That's quality people. So it's like you also have to understand the quality doesn't just fall into just how your ears is. It's quality production as a whole of a quality producer, a quality mixer, engineer, all those things you want to do. It's like those are quality things that you need, and quality is what comes out of these. This is how you get it. Sometimes you come into these, and we'll go into a different topic on a different session about the equipment and things, how to make quality better. But the topic here is that quality really overrules your sound and your music at the end of the day.
Right. Well, let me ask you this: as an artist, how do you make sure? Because you recorded songs with different people and different environments and different things like that.
Right.
How do you make sure you have the best quality as possible?
Man. Crazy places, but the best thing I do is I try to eliminate as much sound as possible while recording. So it's like if we're gonna be recording, let's say like how we are here in this wide open space,
right?
I'll have my pop filter here, and I'll probably have a book bag or something behind the mic, just so like it's. If you're speaking out, it's still going to be projecting, but it's going to be blocked at least somewhat.
Right.
And then my second thing that I always like to do to have quality is I always like to. If you don't, that's okay because I know times have changed. But I like to record out of a slipping me right now. The box.
You mean like that little shield thing that you got that goes around there? Or, yeah. I mean, with prices now, I think everybody has that now.
Right.
Or what's that eye thing, that people put?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are like under 200. I think something like that. Yeah.
Right, because I mean, it just like I said, just something back there just to muffle the sound. Because I know a lot of times, it's going to be hard if you're going to record in an open area, but it's just like that right there is very helpful. And I mean, if you have one, and I know a lot of people do, and most people do right now, is to have an interface. Because I mean, that right there, that eliminates a lot of problems when you're recording. Because when you're in a different type of areas, you plug it up straight to the laptop, and you're leaning on something or something's there. You got to hold the laptop. You're not really getting the best sound. So a lot of times, you having that interface helps eliminate a lot of stuff, travels in the feedback that you got, and it really does help you out in a lot of situations. And that's like the two easiest things to do just to get quality. I mean, honestly, it's like if you can't record in a closet, if you can't record in an empty room or something that has a lot of clothes in it, or something where there's not a lot of places it can bounce off. I usually try to record in the corner. You know what I mean? And I try to block it off. I mean, that those two things are just like really important things in my eyes, because I've recorded in a lot of different places. The interface and having either a shield or something to block behind the mic while you record is very important.
Right. I know as a producer, that's one thing, definitely making sure, at least how I sort of look at it, is you got to get a good recording.
Right.
So it starts with the equipment. It doesn't have to be top notch, but make sure that you got good cables. That signal is going to be coming in. There's no line level noise that's coming out of that. So make sure you got a good signal. Make sure that, like you said, have some sort of protection behind the mic. I think that is very important. Also, like you said, the interface. A decent interface, I think, is going to be very helpful.
Right.
One other thing that I like to make sure is that whenever the artist, that you're at least about, if you just take your hand like this and you're about this far away from the mic, just making sure you're just going through all the steps. And another thing that I would think, more so past all the, how a producer is going to record you, I think far as a producer is making sure that your beats up to par.
Right.
Make sure that it sounds on that same sort of level as all the other music that you listen to.
Right.
And again, like I said, in our last episode, there's no excuse.
Right.
I mean, we have the technology. You just need to spend time with making sure that your drums are hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that the instruments that you're using, and like I said, again, with technology and just with social media, everyone's letting you know what type of, sound packs that they're using.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're using Splice or using native instruments, or whatever type of sound that you're using, those are going to be quality sounds.
Right.
And just make sure that that it just sounds good.
Ambition TV.
That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog might do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he.
Hey, you gonna drink before the show?
Yeah, it's on.
Go drinking before the show. Alright, what's up?
Yeah! Rage! Yeah!
And then, hey, you're coming across dragging the sword.
Hey, you gotta put that on your shoulder. You gotta do it cool, like it's heavy. That's what I was trying to do, like it's heavy, but it's long.
When you're
filming you on this GoPro.
Oh, what the fuck? No, but she a beauty. I like a little titty. Where you at?
Ambition TV.
So where are we going? What are we doing?
We have a parade, the Juneteenth parade to go to. It's a holiday. Everyone should celebrate, if not all Americans at least, because, you know, America-centric.
On the way, about to march in this parade.
Yeah, that's just marching. That's too. I'm sorry.
Got this shirt on. We about to march. We about to do some stuff. We about to march for this parade. Juneteenth weekend kicking off. Got a lot of events to record this weekend, so I'm gonna stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all back up when we get to the parade.
Baby, why you hurting? I've been out here swerving, more passionate when I'm curving.
About to walk down the street. About to get this thing jumping and get it going. The date is, pretty sure it's June 18th. About to get things going. We out here in Springfield, Illinois. Hola. All right, Miss Basket. So what's going on? What are we doing here today?
Well, we are having our Juneteenth parade. This is the Democrat delegation. A great group of people working together to better Illinois and Springfield specifically.
So what's the shirt? What's going on?
I am running for the Regional Office of Education Superintendent. Yes.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
It is. It's my first time trying something like this, and I feel like it's a good move for me. I've done everything from pre-K through grade 12. I've been a teacher, I've been an administrator, a district administrator, a school principal. So I feel like I have a lot to bring to this. So
Yeah.
just try.
Hey, that's a lot of ambition. You got a lot of ambition doing things, and I'm glad you're doing them.
Let's hope. I just want to, I figure it's an opportunity to really help improve education in Illinois, especially in Sangamon and Menard counties.
This is how I be making all my episodes of music stuff.
Just us, you know, we're in issues. Right. So that's why
I need to go do that. How y'all doing? Happy Juneteenth to y'all. You guys think I'm gonna catch back up to the top? How you doing? Pretty good. Thank you for being out here, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm giving people extra jobs up here. Say rep suit shit. I ain't mean to give out like 2-3 different jobs up here. That's my fault. I got you right here. Roy, you just got here. Roy Williams, dog. We got Alderman Sean Gregory as well. This is his ward. Alderman Roy Williams. We got Alderwoman Lakeisha Parsons. We got the Republican House Party coming through. Teresa,
how y'all doing?
The leader of the NAACP, Teresa Haley's in the building with that strong fist in the air.
A lot of tents.
What, chuck wagon?
This sounds fire.
Fried chicken.
That sounds fire.
I want the mac and cheese and cornbread from here. I want the chicken maybe from the other place. I want the grills. I'm not saying I'm in the mood for fried chicken.
I feel like I'm in the mood for like lemon pepper fries.
Ooh. Those are pretty sweet tents.
Yeah, I know. I'm seeing all types of different tents.
You know, there's like five, but they're trying to explain it. Yeah. So, what I'm looking at is because
So what you guys got going over here?
We have a natural hair care product line. We have some shampoo, some conditioner, some oil. We got some beard kits. Happy Father's Day. And some little bit of edge control. Got a little bit of everything for the whole family.
Ooh, I gotta make sure I get the Instagram in here.
So how much is the Father's Day kit?
It's $25. So what you'll get in there, there's a brush, there's some beard oil, like kind of like some cocoa butter-ish. And then you'll get some oil in there as well. Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Smooth for the face. Even if you're bald, you can take the oil and still it's good for your body. You know, it'll smooth it, detangle it. Try it.
And with the QR code.
Is it a certain underscore?
Oh yeah, it's KID 2_ Houdini. HOUDINI. All right, thank you.
Sir.
No, thank you. I'll definitely put you guys in the next episode.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Ambition TV.
Baby, why you hurting? I've been out here swerving.
you think I'm in love with you, cause I'm in love with cash. I'm so fast to get them stacks, so I just think that I'm the flash. Sliding on the wood, cause I just puff, I don't pass. From head to toe, big racks, I'm a CEO. Fat chain, my neck glow, too lit when I step in the show. I gotta run it up, gotta get these racks. She see me thumbing, now she's too intense. Sorry, gotta tell you, but I think I've had enough. Not enough money, cause I'm addicted like a drug. All these people want me, got their pockets hella stove. I don't play for my money, have to hold me that the dope. Sorry, baby girl, but I'm in love with racks. I'm addicted to that cheddar, but don't fuck with rats. All these demons in my way, they tryna send me back. But I'm counting all these faces so I can relax, yeah. I gotta run it up, I gotta get this cash, yeah. I fell in love with counting up all these stacks, yeah. I'm sorry, baby girl, but you just gonna have to face it. I need that Benjamin Franklin, cause all these bitches basic. I got money spread out, let me.
Ambition TV.